This book is called Eevil, Weevil, written by Stephen Cosgrove and illustrated by Charles Reasoner. As you lay on a crisp fall day in a warm and sunny place, don't look up into the skies. Instead, look down and squint your eyes. Squint them both so very tight that if you look with all your might, you'll find the land of more than small, and in this land are bugs. That's all. One morning, the bugs of Bugville woke up to find the sparkling crispness of dawn was spoiled by a long, oily plume of greasy smoke that turned the early mist into dismal smog. The smoke came from an old, patched-up, dirty, rickety house down near the hollyhock bush. None of the bugs had ever been inside because it was so dirty, and when they passed it, they would say, "It's awful, gross, really medieval. It's the house of Evil Weevil." Now, the only thing that any bug knew about Evil Weevil was that he was dirty, messy, untidy, and also mean, grouchy, and unpleasant. It was said he did not even use soap when he didn't wash his hands. He never washed anything. Well, one day the bugs decided something had to be done about this miserable Evil Weevil. Little V-Dub, who always had good ideas, said maybe he doesn't know what it's like to be clean. The next time he goes out, let's all scrub his dirty house for him. Then he will see how nice having a clean house and a clean place to live can be. The other bugs didn't really want to do anything for Evil Weevil, but they decided to go along with V-Dub's plan. The next day, a crew of bugs was hidden in the grass waiting for Evil Weevil to leave his messy house. Finally he came out, made his way through the garbage on the lawn, and disappeared down the street. He didn't see any of the hidden bugs. The bugs all rushed out of the grass and went to work on Weevil's dirty shack. They mopped the floor and beat the ragged rugs and washed the windows and scraped the stove. They scoured the walls and shined and polished the doors and did a tip-top job of super cleaning. Outside the house, V-Dub led a group of energetic bugs who mowed and clipped the yard. Then they painted and pruned until Evil Weevil's dump of a house looked like a proper home that any bug could be proud of. When they finished, the bugs hid in the grass again to wait for Evil Weevil. Pretty soon he came scuffling and growling up the street, but to everyone's surprise he walked right by his own house. He stopped and looked around, and then he realized that the beautiful, clean place in front of him was really his own house. He stared at it in disbelief, and with that the bugs all jumped out and shouted, "Surprise!" Evil Weevil turned purple, then deep, deep red. "Ah!" he yelled. "Urgh!" He ran into the house and began banging and hurling things about, and in a few minutes he had messed up what had taken the bugs hours to clean. Once again the house and the yard were a gigantic mess. Mayor Budwig went there and peeked in the door. "Now see here, Weevil. Why do you have to be so evil? We bugs have tried to help you by cleaning up your mess." "Bah!" snarled Evil Weevil. "Who asked you? I like my mess. If you bugs don't, that's just too bad." The mayor frowned. "Now, look here," he said. "It happens that the city of Bugville owns a nice place out of town in a neighborhood you would like very much. We would let you have it for nothing. No rent. Free." "Oh, yeah?" snorted Evil Weevil. "Where's this stupid place?" "It's near the glue factory in the smelliest part of More Than Small. We call it Old Skunk Swamp." Evil Weevil's bloodshot eyes lit up, and without saying a word, he packed his favorite pieces of garbage and junk and went off to Old Skunk Swamp, where he built a disgusting, dirty castle out of old tin cans. What the parents of Bugville tell their kids is true. It's exactly what I'm telling you. Best clean up your room. Don't put it off. Be prompt, or you'll end up living in Old Skunk Swamp. That doesn't sound like much fun, does it? The end.